All right, guys. So, you guys doing today? What's the market doing? Let me put a few charts up here. We got a SPY up there at 395s, bounced back pretty nicely here. Here's Tesla. Here's the Nasdaq 100. And yeah, it looks like my Disney dip buy was pretty solid. Pretty solid. We bought the dip in Disney yesterday. If you don't remember that, we are up. Nicely in that one. Uh, Neo, we're up nicely in that one too. But yeah, we bought the dip in Disney. We caught it last night in after hours. We ended up taking a little bit of profit from it, just because. I mean, frankly, it was time to. We had already made so much in a very short period of time with that. Today we have jobless claims and retail sales coming out. Basically, unemployment data. So important data to watch. And so yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hey, what's up, Joshua? The ETH merge went through. All right, so the ETH merge went through. Hey, what's up, Gary? HKD 287s yesterday, man. That's crazy, bro. That's a crazy rip. Hey, what's up, Joshua? Yeah, the ETH merge went through, guys. Bro, did you just say, dude? Okay, number one, there's a few problems with this post, Ace. Okay, I'm gonna give you a few problems with it. Number one, you don't know who Freddie Mercury is, bro. Like, how do you not know who Freddie Mercury is? You're just gonna say Queen's lead singer. You're not gonna be like Freddie Mercury. John looks like Freddie Mercury. That's number one problem. Number two, I don't look like Freddie Mercury, bro. I don't have a mustache here. Okay, like, come on now. You're saying I look like Freddie Mercury, sir? All right, look. Freddie Mercury was a gangster. Okay, number one. And so I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But number two, you should know Freddie Mercury's name at least, bro. It's 8:30. Why? Jobless claims data comes out at 8:30. Yeah, he was, man. Oh man. Yeah, but I don't see it. I don't personally see Freddie, but like, hey, I'll take it as a compliment. All right, but HKD flying up at 209s. Y'all got me laughing a little bit too early this morning, man. So what about the ETH merge, bro? I'm honestly shocked. ETH actually dropped. Look at this. ETH is actually down. ETH is down from 1650s down to 1580s from the ETH merge. Who knew, man? I mean, it did pop up big when the ETH merge went through. Let's see when it actually finalized here. I mean, I'm sorry. I would have covered it, but there was no way I was about to stay up until there was no way I was going to stay up until 3 a.m. You know, I could have woken up an hour early, I guess. But like, yeah, no chance I was going to stay up that late, bro. I'm glad I went through without a hitch, though. I think it's good for cryptocurrency as a whole. I think overall it's great. Udaya, Math, and Gawir, or Weira. Yeah, retail sales. We got jobless claims coming out today, and we'll see what we get. We're gonna do polls coming out today. Honestly, the market kind of did okay yesterday. No, I mean, look, here's the SPY. Let's put a 10-day chart up. Market didn't do terrible. It was a completely choppy day. I'm just lucky to end green like I did. Tesla up to 304s. But the ETH merge, guys, the ETH merge. We're gonna head, how do you think jobless claims will affect the markets? Here, that's a good question. We'll ask the chat right here. You think jobless claims and retail sales will affect markets? Good, bad, neutral. So let's see, positive reaction. Good, bad's a little bit too simple. Positive reaction, negative reaction, neutral reaction is gonna be the options here. Vote on the poll. Vote on the poll. There's the data. How do you think jobless claims and retail sales will affect markets? Positive, negative, or neutral reaction? Let us know. Yeah, the market watch job losses here. And again, I'm going to give you this dynamic. We talked about it the last time this release happened. So the last time this was released, we talked about the exact same thing. All right, and this is the dynamic that you want to understand. You might think that we want lower jobless claims numbers. You might think that. All right. You might think that we want more people working. You might think that we want higher employment and lower unemployment. You might think that's what we want, just based off of just basic conventional like reasoning, right? But it's actually the opposite. We want to see less jobs. We want to see more jobless claims. Okay, and the reason for that is because whenever we have a ton of people working and we have low unemployment, that means that spending is high. And when spending is high, inflation is high because businesses raise their prices in order to compensate for the added spending. And so in that regard, we actually want to see less jobs, more unemployment in this way if we want to see lower inflation. And so essentially, we're looking for the opposite. We want to see higher jobless claims. If we have higher jobless claims than expected, the market will probably go up. And if we have lower than expected jobless claims, the market will probably go down. Hey, what's up, Chocolate Treat? Good morning, bro. Yeah, kind of crazy, but hey, you know, listen, it is what it is. And we'll see what we get, guys. We're going to watch the fundamental data as soon as it comes out, as we always do. And yeah, we'll see if something good comes from this here. Market's been kind of chaotic. We did have a beautiful dip buy. Remember, we bought Disney. We bought the Disney dip. What the heck is going on here? We bought the Disney dip yesterday. If you guys remember yesterday, we bought the Disney dip. We already took profit, though. So we took profit yesterday already. You can see just on what we have left, we're up about 53 bucks. We made a couple $100 from this swing trade. And again, these are some of my favorite swing trades to get involved with. I look for just beat up healthy companies like Disney. When Disney drops down to 109, 110, 111, I'm buying that. I'm adding to that. And it worked really well. We were able to ride it back. Even though the market was choppy yesterday, Disney did incredibly well. And we were able to ride this back. We took profit yesterday and after hours. You can see our entry was about 110.80. So we got in way down here yesterday and just sat in it and let it rebound all day yesterday. Took profit yesterday and after hours. And we're still holding a little piece, 30 shares. So nice little Disney swing trade that, we've already taken profit in. Higher unemployment, the desired metric. Yep. Which is strange, but hey, it is what it is, you know. Oh man. All right, guys. So yeah, Tesla up to 304s. Hey, nice. All right, so the data's coming out today at 8:30 in the morning, guys. So all right, guys. So yeah, market's moving up here. Here's the Nasdaq 100. So we got a nice little rebound here. We'll see if we get some type of continuation in this regard. Yeah, I'm in Central Time, so I'm in Texas right now. ETH one-day chart looks very bearish, doesn't it? Yeah, it actually reacted negatively from it. We actually have HKD going crazy today, though, man. Look at HKD. This thing's up to 209s, man. Again, this is just a pump and dump for all I know. I don't know anything. I don't know why this thing's moving like it is. We'll have to look up some catalysts here. AMTD is connected to it in one way or another. But yeah. Looking at why this moved here. So yeah, lack of fundamental news. Nobody knows why HKD did what it did. Yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. No, it seems like a bull trap. Yeah, the last time this thing just got very risky, man. You just got to be very careful with this, to be honest. You got to be very, very careful. You could sell your AMC and buy Ape. I don't know about converting it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. All right, so yeah, guys, today we got retail sales, continuing claims, jobless claims, initial claims, import prices, Empire State Manufacturing Index. Next week's the craziness. Next week is when the craziness starts. All right, so next week is when the craziness starts, to be honest here, regarding the rate hike decision and all that stuff. So next week is the crazy week. Next week we have Jerome Powell's conference, you know. in the rate hike decision. I wasn't listening, but I'm assuming your Disney is doing decent. Yes, my Disney trades up very nicely. Again, we ended up buying about 70 shares of Disney, and we took 40 shares off in after hours yesterday. We made it a little bit under. We made it like 150 to 200 on this trade, so far. We took profit up at 113 or so. We got in at 110.80. HKD just flying up here though, man. Wow, just huge moves. Again, how'd you guys do yesterday? Right. All right, so HKD at 209.07s here, 209.07s. It's like green. Hey, what's up, Hurry? Yeah, so did y'all make money on HKD here? No, I didn't buy HKD. I had no chance to, bro. Like, honestly, huge percentage gains here, man. This thing's just getting pumped and dumped, though. There's no justification for this, man. Like, the only thing that I can... Well, number one, here is it last time. Last time it went from 12s to 2,500. And I might buy one share of this. One share is what I might buy. We'll see. But I might buy one share of this if I can. And again, the risk reward is just like, if I lose, I lose. But the potential reward might be larger than that. And maybe it is, and maybe it's not. And we'll have to wait and see. So yeah. Y'all be careful. I think Luna Classic's risky. Bitcoin. I don't mind you buying Disney. I like Disney. I bought Disney. Disney, I'm a huge bull in. Market just went red, guys. So the market just turned red on the day here. Here's the SPY under the previous closing price at 394.50s. All right, guys. Yeah, SPY just red on the day now. Disney at 112.70s here. Fubo at 570s. So Fubo ripped up, man. Maybe I should have held Fubo a little bit more, but Fubo doing great. Fubo's doing solid. I don't know. Hey, what's up? Get it? 2 hours before the news, and that's a decent move. The volume is too high. Yeah, I mean, if I buy it, I might buy like one share of HKD. I might not, though. I really don't know. I think it looks incredibly risky, though, right here. And I could buy a share and just kind of settle the risk, but I don't know. Last time it went to 22,000 plus, so that's the only thing. Is like last time it went to 2K plus, and so it's like to risk a couple $100 to potentially make a couple thousand if it does what people want it to. I think that's whatever. But I'm not telling you to do it. I have no idea what it's going to do. What's up, Quan? But we'll see. All right, guys. SPY break it down at 394.40s. 394.40s on the SPY. So SPY just went red on the day. Tesla starting to break. HKD, man. This thing is just crazy big. Look at the SPY breakdown. 394.30s. Here's HKD. Here's Tesla at 303s. All right, guys. So yeah, so markets start to turn, man. Look at the SPY here. The SPY over the last 10 minutes. No green candles over the last 10 minutes. Tesla gapping down heavily here. Look at the market tank. Is something going on in the market right now? Is there a catalyst behind this? Why is the market just turning very quickly like this? I did see about 5 minutes ago the Euro Trade Commissioner Dombrovskis said that we have spoken with the U.S. on their tax incentives for e-cars and expressed our concerns. Want to go into further detail in the coming weeks. And that was from the European Trade Commissioner Dombrovskis. He said that they have spoken with the U.S. on their tax incentives for electric vehicles and expressed their concerns, and that they want to go into further details in the coming weeks, according to Reuters. Maybe that's what's driving this down. Tesla falling down from its SPY, dipping down to 394.20s. That's the only catalyst I see at this point in time. If you guys know why the market's turning like this, let me know. That might be why. But there goes Tesla on that dip. Look at the SPY dipping down from this as well here. So luckily I took profit. Luckily I called Disney yesterday, to be honest, because frankly, if not, I would have missed out on some of this. What about NEO? Is NEO being impacted by this? NEO down today as well. But man, look at HKD. But market's turning here, guys. Look at the market turn here. Wow. Jobless claims numbers come out at 8:30. Yeah. HKDs have been amazing cash cow for me last time, and this time people who say not to trade it are incorrect. In my honest opinion, it's phenomenal. Hey, listen, like I said, y'all make y'all's money. I'm not saying not to trade it. I'm just saying be careful if you do. I think if you're going to trade it, you got to be okay. I think you got to take it as a lotto position. So you have to be okay with taking a position and losing what you're investing in it. And with that, there might be big rewards too. I mean, listen, I'm not knocking anybody that makes money from it. Like I said, I'm considering buying like a share or two just in case it goes to the 2,000 plus levels like it did last time, you know. And so I'm not against it. I'm not telling anybody to trade anything, really. And if y'all can make money with it, go do it. Like, listen, I'm not mad at you guys. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Big range stocks come with high risk, and so that's always the case. No matter how juicy the potential trade looks, there's always high risk in anything with big ranges like this. And so y'all just stay safe and good luck. I hope you guys make some money. According to Reuters, major U.S. railroads and unions reached a tentative deal on better pay and improved conditions for workers. Yeah. Hey, nice, Melissa. I mean, before we get data report, we'll be moving around 930 points on SPY. Might get a cheap FAR out the money call, see if it does anything. Yeah, all good, Melissa. I know. Hey, what's up, Air Funding? I think that's a decent call. Yeah, I'll see. I think for me personally, it's one of those things where it's like I'm looking at it. I might buy a couple shares, and if it goes to 2,000, great. And if it goes to zero, I'm out a couple $100. You know, not the end of the world. But I've got money like that to risk. You know. And so y'all do your thing, guys. Do your thing. Be safe, you know. I got it like that. Hey, do it, Zach. I feel like I'm not telling you to do it. Hey, yo, what's up, Charlie? What's the market looking like today? Market's looking red, bro. Market has turned red over the last like 10, 15 minutes, man. A bunch of red candles. Tesla bouncing back up a little bit. The only thing I can speculate that this is happening and why essentially this is happening is because I'm looking at 7:30 or at 6:33 market time, 6:34 market time, the European Trade Commissioner Dombrovskis said that we have spoken with the U.S. on their tax incentives for e-cars and expressed our concerns. Want to go into further detail in the coming weeks, end quote. And so that's the only justifiable reason I think the market could be dropping right now. I'm looking at some other places to see if we can figure out why the market is tanking like it is. Could also be from, yeah. So I'm pretty sure this is from the European Trade Commissioner Dombrovskis saying that they've spoken with us on tax incentives for electric vehicles and expressed concerns here. And again, if you look at when this started here, this started right about when that news came out. That news came out right here. Right here is when that news came out. And it's plausible that some people got this data a little bit early, but the news came out right around here. And you can see kind of what's happening in the market since the news dropped. And so that's the only justifiable reason. Tesla down from it as well, down to 302s. SPY down to 393s here. But honestly, Tesla is holding its gains pretty nicely relative to, some of this other stuff here. Like yesterday, the market was mostly sideways, breaking down. They're down to 394s here. And again, the only position I'm still holding, I cut all my swing trades pre-fundamental data. The only two positions I'm still holding are NEO and Disney. And I've already taken profit. I've already taken some profit from my Disney trade. If you guys remember, over the past couple of days, I was averaging into Disney on these big drops. My average was about 110.80. We were at about 112.50s for Disney. And I had about 70 shares, I think. And so, yeah, we were able to make a little bit under a couple hundred. Over the past few days on that swing trade, beautiful swing trade. We will take that. And hopefully we get some good stuff moving forward. But that swing trade worked out really well. If you look at Disney, HKD just absolutely ridiculous here. Here's Disney. So again, we bought Disney. We bought Disney down here. Right around here was our entry. This was our entry right here, 110.80s. And so we got in here and took profit yesterday up here at like 113. So we had a really nice gain there. Tesla market still breaking down here. Look at the SPY dump, market dumping, Tesla dumping here, Disney dropping, or Disney staying like it is, but market's just correcting here. And again, the only justifiable reason is, as I said, that fundamental data drops at 8:30 today, guys. So be ready for that. That data does come out at 8:30. Hey, nice, Lofta. Hey, nice. Yeah, the ETH merge was successful. Yeah, and again, we got these reports coming out. It is a win for tens of thousands of real workers who work tirelessly through the pin. Their families and communities got deliveries. Yeah, 100%, Mark. 100%, bro. What does the jobless report tell us? It tells us how many people are working. Yeah, and right now, the important thing, Gabriel, is you might think that we want to see higher people working, like higher percentage of people working. It's actually not true. The reality of it is that right now with the current inflation market, the current inflationary data coming out, the current problems economically with inflation, with that, we want to see less people working, because less people working means less free spending. And with less free spending, the inflation numbers drop. That is kind of what goes down. And so in turn, the market's going to react like that most likely. Nothing's 100%, but it's most likely that the market is going to react in that way, where we have lower than expected job numbers, higher jobless claims, market's going to react positively. Lower jobless claims than expected, more people working than expected, market's going to react negatively, almost certainly. And so that's the dynamic to watch for this fundamental release. And again, it drops at 8:30. Stick around, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see what happens. Could it be someone gets the CPI data ahead of time? CPI already dropped the day before yesterday. CPI dropped, and then yesterday the PPI, the producer price index, dropped. The other side of pricing dropped. So CPI is consumer, buyer pricing. PPI is producer, seller pricing. And so they're both gauges on inflation, one from the seller's perspective and one from the buyer's perspective with CPI. But CPI dropped on Tuesday, and then PPI dropped yesterday on Wednesday. And then today, jobless claims and retail sales come out. So that's the dynamic right now. But yeah, market's starting to rebound a little bit here, but yeah, we got some big drops. So again, vote on the poll right now. We have 150 votes. How do you think jobless claims and retail sales will affect markets? 35% think positive, 39% think negative, and 27% are neutral. believers, people that think we're going to have neutral reactions here. We're going to do the same, a similar poll here. Jobless claims and retail sales data drops at 8:30. Calls or puts. We're going to ask everybody this, see what people think. Again, vote on these polls. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, we're going to do this poll here. Again, most people on YouTube so far are bearish, skeptical, I would say. Y'all do me a favor, hit the like button. We got 47 likes. We got over 220 people here. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you haven't. And yeah, we appreciate it. Yeah, the big thing to understand, this is mostly unemployment data. All right, so we got our poll on Twitter here. If you want to vote on calls or puts for the jobless claims and retail sales data coming out today, here is the link. Give me a follow on Twitter if you have not already. The report drops. It's about 6:40 right now. Market time about 6:40. Report drops at 8:30, so in about a little bit less than 2 hours. This all week full of data. Yeah, man, it's a big data week. Next week's even bigger, believe it or not. So next week, be sure to subscribe here, because next week we are going to be covering the FOMC report, and that is going to be wildly influential. Okay, the CPI report drops every month, right? So again, subscribe, because we're going to cover that every month as we do. Right, so the CPI report drops every month. The FOMC meeting only happens every 6 weeks, and it's the actual rate hike decision. It's the Fed's decision on how much they want to raise rates, basing it off of the current inflationary market. And so, yep, that's going to be wildly influential over pricing, wildly influential over sentiment, wildly influential over trading, and wildly influential over the overall economy. The expectations are for 75 basis point rate hike. That's almost, most people are at least expecting 75 basis points. If we come in anything under that, the market's going to fly. But I think that's very unlikely that we're going to come in under 75 basis point rate hike. I think a lot of people are expecting 100 basis points as well. And so I think it's a little bit less likely, but it's still certainly possible. And if that happens, the market's probably going to tank as well. Now, again, it's a balancing act, because the more aggressive you raise rates, the longer term benefits of inflation dropping are there. But with that, it's going to cause more short term pain with bigger rate hikes. It's going to be more fear short term from those rate hike decisions. And so that's something to understand about it as well. Yeah. All right, guys, markets pumping up. Is it cold outside? Let me see what the temperature in Texas. Let me see what the weather is like here. Ooh, it's 73. Ooh, it's 67 degrees outside, bro. I'm about to go outside for a little bit today, man. I'm excited, dude. I love hoodie sweater weather, bro. I really do. I love sweater weather, man. Did I monetize my stream? Okay, good. All right, guys. Remember, jobless claims, retail sales coming out today. Data hitting today, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys are watching. Should be a fun day, man. We got a lot of stuff happening. And yeah, it should be crazy. That's our basis. Kentucky here, Lex. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, John, I have a better poll for you. Sunsets or sunrises? Whew. I gotta go with sunsets, bro. I'm a morning person, believe it or not. So you might think I would vote sunrises, but I think I'm a little played out on sunrises, bro. I don't know. I like sunrises because I look forward to the day. You know, sunsets are nice though. I think sunsets are. I don't know. That's a hard one, bro. Let me know. Sunsets or sunrises? I think most people are just not morning persons, and so they don't like waking up in the morning. So they're gonna vote sunset. Just anyway. Again, vote of the poll right now. Bullish or bearish on jobless claims. SPY bouncing back a little bit. It's at 33.94s here. Tesla back up to 302s. We're still in Disney. I might take another piece of Disney off here since we're up so much already. And hey, thank you, JW. Hey, bro, how you doing today? Love your channel. Excited about what happens with markets today. What's your opinion about Dow and NASDAQ today? I think it's going to depend on what the jobless data shows, the unemployment data. Again, if we show higher unemployment, the market's probably going to go up. And so the Dow and NASDAQ will probably go up with it. If we show lower than expected jobless claims data, if we show more employment than expected, then the market's probably going to drop because that means more spending. More people have spending, and in turn are gonna, the inflation risk is there. So I think it really depends on what those data show, and those data are released at 8:30, so in a little bit less than 2 hours. Yeah, I feel you, man. What a controversial topic, man. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, HKD flying up here, guys. SPY bouncing up a little bit. We still got some time. All right, guys. So, market bouncing back a little bit. I guess the question is, are you buying this dip right now? Are you buying the dip? Because the market, it's been a little rough last few days with this inflationary data that just came out. It's a little tough, man. It's a little tough. Are you buying the dip? Can you hear the music right now, guys? You should be able to. Can you hear the music? Hey, all good, JW. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the support. Can you hear the music? I hope the market crashes there. Yeah, the ETH merge is live. Proof of stake in place of mining. So the first, that's great for the entire crypto community. I'm surprised the market hasn't pumped up more, man. This should be an optimistic thing for crypto. But if you look at Bitcoin's still at 20K. You look at ETH. ETH has actually dropped from the merge, believe it or not. So believe it or not, ETH is actually down on the day from the merge, which is surprising. Very surprising. Okay, good. Music's playing. Do you like pre-market action versus regular market open? I like to trade the market hours. Pre-market is just kind of, what I usually do is I manage my swing trades in pre-market. So my swing trades are getting managed in pre-market. And then after the opening bell, that's when I really start to day trade. So swing trades at the open, or swing trades pre-market, like I'm entering swing trades. Sometimes I'm exiting swing trades, taking profit in swing trades, analyzing my swing trades in pre, and then at the opening bell, that's when I pick it into day trade mode and start to trade actively, mostly trading the SPY, Q, E-mini, NASDAQ 100, stuff like that. We're going to be doing the Topstep combine today, so y'all be ready for that, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're watching HKD. Like I said, I might buy like one share of this, maybe. Gotta wait for 8 a.m. in 5 minutes for me to do it, gotta wait for 7 a.m. What do y'all think of HKD here? John, you still in Disney? No. Okay, so Joshua, this is what I did. Okay, so I bought the Disney trade, and you know me, I'm a huge trading wimp, so I usually take profit very quick. And so I bought the Disney trade like I called out back then. I made my money on the bounce, on the rebound. and then I got out of it. I can't remember where I got out of it. I feel like it was in like the 118s level or like the 120 level or something like that, right? Wherever I got out of it. I feel like it was in the 118 level though, back in August. And then after that, remember, over the past couple days, I've been averaging into Disney here. So I've been averaging into Disney. And again, my average for Disney right now is 110.80 here. And so over the past couple days, as we got these drops from CPI and PPI, I averaged in with an entry price right around here. Right around here. And so sure enough, when I glanced over at my swing trades yesterday and after hours at like 7 o'clock, I noticed Disney was at the 113s. And so sure enough, I ended up taking off 40% of that trade, I think. I think I had 70 shares. I ended up taking 40 of them off, locking in profit. Made a couple hundred, a little bit less than 200 on this trade for Disney. And I'm still holding a piece of it. I'll probably take some more off once I can in about 3 minutes or so. But yeah, not a bad trade. But yeah. So I ended up buying the dip. And again, my logic is like anytime Disney I'm a swing trader, right? So anytime Disney starts to dip heavily down to the 110s, I'm buying it. I'm adding to it. And again, I'm not telling you should, but I think there's value in doing that. And it's worked out really well for me just in terms of like looking at the stock. It's Disney. It owns all my favorite things. It owns Star Wars, Marvel, ESPN. Okay, all my favorite things. All right. And so with that, Disney, you know what Disney should have done though? You know what would have made Disney just a powerhouse? If Disney would have gotten the rights to Lord of the Rings. Right, Disney would be a freaking powerhouse, bro. They would control everything. That's what they should have done. I know Amazon is kind of, Amazon's got a little bit more money than Disney, but still, they should have tried. All right, guys. Yeah, shorts keep going on for Sava. Yeah, HKD just absolutely crazy. Yeah, I've heard of Sava. I've seen Sava before. I've seen it multiple times. Yeah. All right, guys. So markets starting to bounce back. SPY back at 394s here. I'm looking at global news. Nothing really happened yet. I did Southwest Airline come out with something here. Let me look. Southwest Airline dropped some type of data here. Affirms third quarter capacity outlook about flat with 2019. Southwest Airlines seeing strong revenue trends as leisure travel tops expectations. Fubo bouncing back up to 514s here. All right, so there we go. I could actually trade, and I'll probably take a little piece of Disney off now, just to lock it in here. I'm gonna take 15 shares off, and then just keep my little 15 shares of Disney left. All right, so we just went ahead and locked in that, and we'll take it. Now we're gonna win on it no matter what. There's not even a question of that. Are you good at market news trading? Well, I mean, I don't know. Depends on what you guys think. I'm mostly a day trader. All right, should I buy a piece of HKD? I'm gonna buy one share of HKD. Okay, one share. All right, I'm filled. I got one share of HKD. I might lose $100 here. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully it runs, but I got one share of HKD. All right, one share, just to sweat it a little bit. We're gonna sweat it a little bit. We got one share. Again, I'm certainly not recommending that you guys do it. I have no idea what HKD is gonna do, and y'all be careful. All right, so far on the vote, we got jobless claims of retail sales data dropping at 8:30. Calls or puts. 80% are saying puts. 20% are saying calls on Twitter. Vote on the poll. Let us know what you guys are watching. Y'all go ahead and give me a follow on Twitter if you haven't already. We certainly appreciate it. All right, guys. So we bought a little bit. Tesla bounced it up to 302s. Man, there's a 13-foot alligator caught during the first week of alligator season. And so, All right, guys. So markets started to bounce back a little bit. Let's see if Tesla can get back over that previous closing price. We bought 1 share of HKD, 1 share. All right, guys. Yeah, there's AMTD. John, you would never hold even 1 share of HKD to a $100 loss. Never. I mean, bro, to be honest here, man, I have made enough money over the past couple days. Like, I've made hundreds over the past couple days. My swing trades have been on point. And so I don't think, okay. And I've done this before. If I can find a small risk trade, I did this with Meggle. I did this with MEGL the other day, or a while back. When Meggle ran, I ended up buying 1 share of Meggle at like 4 something because it eventually, or at like $13. You know, I lost money on it, but like my logic here is I can take a small position, and if it does something I want it to do, then we can make money. You know, then we'll have a huge reward. And if I lose money, then I lose money, right? And that's okay. You know, I think in the end, the $100 risk is fine, and it's all based off of personal preference. I make enough money to where I can risk $100 on this trade to potentially make 1,000 or more if it goes in my direction. If it doesn't, I'll lose $100 maybe. You know what I mean? I think that's fine. I think that risk is understandable. Good risk reward trade. You know. So I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, we're just kind of taking it, and we'll see. Doesn't matter too much, I don't think. And who knows if I'll even hold it that long. If it starts to drop too much, and I lose under $50, then I'll probably just cut it, to be honest. You know, it starts to drop under 140, like under this pre-market low, I'm probably going to just get out of it. So I don't even think I'll lose 100 if it goes against me. I think I'll probably lose 50, which is fine. I can make that back in day trading today, and we'll be okay. Hey, what's up, Strim? Hey, thanks, Zach. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. 100% agree. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, brother. You know, we'll see. Like I said, all good, man. But yeah, y'all just be careful. Be smart. What's AMC doing here? AMC down at 990s. Ape. Apple back at 155. Here's it. Let me see. Is it time to buy Apple's dip again here? It's down to 155s. I still think that's cheap. What about Meta? Do y'all think Meta's cheap relative to some of this other stuff? Like, here's Meta. The other one I'm looking at for potential value is Netflix. Man, I was looking at Netflix at the 210 level. I'm super mad I didn't buy it. Maybe it wasn't 210. Maybe it was 216s. But man, I was looking at Meta down or Netflix down here, and I thought it was cheap and it had value, and it did. Man, I should have bought it. Again, I'm starting to notice like my swing trades very profitable in terms of my swing trades. So, yeah, starting to think that I need to scale up some more with my swing trades because they've just been very good. Y'all do me a favor, hit the like button. We got 76 likes. We got almost 300 people here already at like 7 a.m. So if you haven't already, hit the like button. Let's run those numbers up to over 100 likes. We appreciate the lows. Yeah, so it might be time for me to buy it. I don't know. Yeah, Adobe had earnings yesterday, right? Let me see the earnings. We don't have, it's not a big week for earnings. This week or next week is a pretty slow earnings week. So you guys know me. I usually cover all the big earnings reports. We just don't have anything major coming out. We got Adobe earnings this evening. So Adobe's coming out this evening. I don't think that earnings call is going to be justifiable to cover, though. It's just not big enough, I don't think. You know, I just don't think it's big enough for Adobe. I don't think the earnings call is going to be big enough to really cover here. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, we're going to watch Adobe earnings, don't get me wrong, but I don't know about covering it if it's really going to be worth it. What do you guys think about Adobe, though? Retail sales is important. Yeah, we got retail sales, jobless claims numbers. And again, we want to see lower than expected jobless claims. Or no, we want to see higher than expected jobless claims is what we want. The one that'll be interesting is retail sales and how that'll impact the market. You know, so it's essentially like tracking purchasing, desire and demand for products, right? And so I'm assuming like higher retail sales means higher inflation. And so it might be one of those things where, is this something where we want to see retail sales down relative to expectations and we want to see jobless claims up relative to expectations to have a positive reaction in the market? Let me know. It's a dynamic that's interesting for sure. Tesla at 302.50s, watching that. The SPY at 394s. Adobe down 50%. Is it really? Man, I haven't even looked at Adobe. %, since when? This year? Yeah. Adobe's down 50% this year. Yeah, I don't even know. We'll consider covering the earnings call today. We might. It just depends, man. We might not though. Yeah, AMTD is the other one, like HKD. If HKD is too expensive, look at AMTD. This is the one that kind of runs with it. So yeah, if that's too expensive, look at AMTD. You know. Does anyone think APDM will ever be relevant again? I don't know, man. I here's the thing you got to understand about me, bro. I used to cover and watch penny stocks a ton. I really did. And I'm not against you. If you can make money trading momentum from them, do your thing, man. I'm really not mad at that. I just think people need to be careful. Like over the past 5 years, I have streamed almost every day. You know, with that, I've seen so many different stocks like APDN. You know, I've seen so many different stocks like that people come in and they hype up and they say, oh, this thing's going to go to 1,000. It's going to go up 1,000%. And they get so invested into these companies. And then slowly over time, the companies just kind of fizzle. They just kind of fizzle. And again, people lose money and it goes from optimism to fear to frustration is usually the way it goes. And most of them, a large majority of them fail. And so it's one of those things where it's like, investing in penny stocks is usually a very, very much losing endeavor. It's a sucker's bet. You know, penny stocks, there's a reason hedge funds and big time funds do not invest in penny stocks. If it was that easy to make money, if it was that easy to vet these penny stocks, if it was that easy to do due diligence in penny stocks, these big funds would do it. I promise they would do it. Okay. But the problem is that it's so some of the catalysts and some of the due diligence and some of the data behind these penny stocks is so misleading that there's no edge investing in them. Almost zero edge. You know what I mean? Maybe, there's some edge, shorting them, to be honest. And I'm not doing that. I never shorted penny stocks. I think if I ever took a moral stand, it was I just don't really short pennies. But it's one of those things where investing in penny stocks is a losing game. It just is, right? A lot of people do it because they have small accounts and they think that they have to. But the reality of it is you can take the same amount of money and invest it into large caps. And you're going to have to buy less shares, of course. But like you can find mid and large caps that are cheap enough to where you can buy a couple shares in the range that they move. And the reliability is going to far exceed any penny stock, for the most part. Again, maybe I'm wrong. I guess it is a subjective thing. But y'all just be careful, man. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You can day trade them. Yeah, what's up, Think? Yeah, AMCD kind of crazy here as well. Here's HKD here. And again, we bought one share of HKD this morning. We'll see if this one turns out well. Your consistency is your strength. Hey, thank you. Yeah, y'all be careful, man. Just be careful. Again, we got retail sales, jobless claims data coming out today. It should be a fun day, man. It really should. The ETH merge went through. What do you guys think of the ETH merge, man? So the ETH merge is done. All right, guys. So Tesla popping back up. It's at 302.70s. So R. Kelly verdict came in. Hey, what's up, Chris? ETH merge now has options. Ooh, interesting. Hey, what's up, Ricky? HKD very brilliant for the future of tech. Short term, not so much. Yeah, actually, we saw a negative reaction from ETH, surprisingly enough, which is weird. Y'all hit the like button. We got 99 likes here. 99 likes. Do me a favor, hit that like button, guys. Run those numbers up. We certainly appreciate the love and support here. Again, we have the jobless claims and retail sales data coming out pretty soon here. That'll be a fun release. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. We do this live for free every weekday morning right here. We got Tesla back up. We got markets bouncing back as well here. Our Disney trade will hopefully bounce back some. We bought HKD. We're down like $5 in that one. Small position. We're still in NEO. We're holding right now. The only swing trades we're holding are Disney, HKD, and NEO. And we'll see what HKD is. Might be a day trade. Who knows? What's up, Ali K? Good to tune back in from a gloomy Stockholm afternoon. What time do the figures come out? 8:30. Yeah, ETH is only down 1.5, so that's fine. Hey, good luck, Think. I like the idea of the ETH merge to save energy, but I'm unsure of its effects on immediate price action. Yeah, well, mostly we had a somewhat negative reaction already, so it's kind of... Um, all right, guys. Tesla up to 302.70s. SPY at 394.30s. So the SPY is moving. There's Tesla at 302s. John, nice crowd watching the last couple of days. Good job, thank you, brother. Yeah, man. It's been a fun few weeks, dude. Been a fun few weeks, man. Fun few months, really, man. We've been growing like crazy, to be honest. Been the biggest few months of growth we've had in a long time, and glad to have everybody here. Really kind of shows that putting out free trading content can help you win. Can help you win, man. Putting out free trading content everybody wins here. You know, I make money from the channel indirectly. You guys get free trading content. We all win. I drop free data. It's the best of both worlds here. And yeah, market's pumping here, guys. So it's Tesla pushing up over VWAP. Thank you guys so much for the support. Again, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We certainly appreciate it. Tesla up to 303s here. SPY up to 394.40s. So making movement there. Last time with the jobless claims, we went bullish. If the numbers come out above expectations, it's bullish, right? For this time in the economy. Yeah, 100%, Mark. So mostly what the speculation is that higher jobless claims numbers is going to be positive for the market, because that's going to be better inflationary reactions, because the less people working, the less spending, the lower inflation is the logic, right? So that's at least what I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen, but I think that's what most people are expecting here, is that the higher jobless claims, the less people working, the lower inflationary problems. That's the common logic from most people, and I think that's how the stock market's ultimately going to react here. Right, that's right. ETH2 was supposed to dip. Everyone in the crypto community sold the news. Yeah, I mean, I see that. Higher jobless claims, lower retail sales. That should all make markets pop, really. It's kind of backwards than what's conventionally thought of. It might seem counterintuitive, but yeah, higher jobless claims, lower retail sales is probably going to make the market pop. And we'll see. You know, we'll see. Again, I'm holding Disney. We already scaled out of most of it. We bought Disney at the 110.80 level. 110.80 level. Maybe we bought it. Actually, I think we bought it lower than that. I think our average right now is 110.70s. So here's our average on the last 15 shares that we have left. You know, and so our average is 110.74 or so. And so not bad here. So we got in Disney. Right around here is where we bought Disney. And we were able to ride it up. Again, I caught it. I guess it wouldn't have really mattered that much, but I looked at it yesterday in after hours. So I was doing some work on my computer, and I just kind of said, oh yeah, I'm holding Disney. Let's see what the market did. And I was very pleasantly surprised to see I was up a nice amount. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to take 60% of this position off. And so I took 40 shares off, and, you know, we're still holding. And then I took a little bit more about 10 or 20 minutes ago. Yeah, I would have stayed up for the ETH merge, but I ain't got time for that, bro. Yeah, NBRV pawn. Hey, good luck, brother. Let me see. Yeah, NBRV, man, it's running here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man. Market's kind of rebounding here, though, so the market's bouncing back. There's HKD. It's at 193s. We're holding one share of this. One share. Yeah, so we got the big crazy meeting is going to be next week. So the FOMC meeting is going to be where the true craziness happens. You know, that is where the markets are going to really be crazy and chaotic. Hey, thank you guys so much. We got 350 here at about 7 something in the morning. So, hey. Only day trading the NQ? Yeah, for sure, Mark. I feel you, man. That's what I've been trading lately, too. We're going to start our Topstep Combine today. Our 150K Topstep Combine is what we're starting today. The 150K Topstep Combine. Oh, man, so I'm ready. This is a dead cat bounce, nothing biggie. Yeah, potentially here. My account right now is HKD at 209. Is that right? HKD is at about or HKD is at, I'm showing 197 exactly, about 197. Previous closing price is right around 189.20s, 189.20s. So market starting to bounce back though here. We're getting ready to test the previous closing price. So what is this new Discord Xbox thing? Talk in Discord voice directly from your Xbox. Oh, what? Maybe we'll have to do some games, man. We'll have to do some like Halo meetups or something. Let me know if you guys would like that. Do Discord. John just got in 100 shares of HKD. What's your thoughts on it? I always follow your channel. Learned a lot. All right, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I think there's risks, and I mean, listen, what you're taking right now is a big risk, big reward trade. Okay, I think that there is a likelihood of it coming all the way back down to say $50, right? And so you might lose 75% of your positions depending on where you entered it. It really depends on where you entered it, man. If you entered it anywhere around where it's at now, I think that's big risk, big reward. You know, I think there's a chance that you lose 75% of your investment in that situation. But if it goes in your favor and skyrockets up to the thousands, you're going to have a huge win on your hands, a huge win. And so ultimately, this is the reality of it. If you're in anywhere around current prices, the reality of it is, are you okay with losing 75% of what you put into that? You know, which if you bought it at 197 and you got 100 shares, you know, you're basically taking a 20,000 share position or a $20,000 position. And so you're potentially losing about 15K if it goes down to $50, you know. Are you okay with losing that? Because that's a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but again, whenever we see big moves like this, sometimes they come right back down to where they were. And so just be careful, bro. Be careful. What I would do if I was anybody, I bought one share, you know, so my logic for this is I'm going to buy a small amount of shares. And if it does something great, cool, I'll have a big reward trade versus a small risk, right? That's how I have to look at it here, you know, but I'm not buying 100 shares personally. And I don't know what this is going to do. I just think there's too much of an unknown aspect of it for me to take any sizable position. Although if it does go in your favor with a sizable position, the returns in terms of like percentage risk versus reward are huge. So like if it goes in your favor, you know, the win could be massive, but the loss could be as well. You know, so just be careful, brother. Be careful. Good luck. I hope you guys make money. SPY just popped up to 394s, almost 395s over the previous closing price. So the SPY just went green on the day. Now, that's nice to see. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna try the Topstep. It's a combine, so it's a funded account program. I mean, we trade a $30,000, 120K buying power account. You know, so it's like we're in HKD right now. We're in Disney. We bought 75 shares of Disney earlier, or yesterday, or 70 shares of Disney yesterday. We're in Neo. Like we trade a large account on Thinkorswim, but we're also going to be doing a combine as well, and also just trading futures. You know, and so we're going to be doing a little bit of everything. No, I bought it at 65. Okay, well then you're good, brother. I mean, listen, anytime that I'm up massively on anything, I usually take profit. You know, 65 is a great entry, bro. So you're, good job, great trade, man. Nice work. Just be careful, bro. Be careful. Again, now the question, now the question is, do you take profit? Do you take some profit? I wouldn't take all of it. I'm not going to say what to do. I have no idea what it's going to do. It might crash. It might run. No idea. I certainly, please don't copy me. not an investment professional, but what I would do is I'd probably take some off and then hold some of it in case it does continue in the direction. That way, if it goes against me, I still locked in profit. It's not the end of the world. I don't lose everything that I made. But if it does go up much more, then you're still going to make money. That's what I would personally do. But, of course, it's up to you. Good luck. Are you funded on any other accounts or just Topstep? I'm not funded on Topstep. I'm going to be doing the combine. My Thinkorswim account, which is the charting you see right here, is a $30,000 account. I got about 120K in buying power on this account that you see right here. This account right here. UBS is seeing an increased caution among its clients. Yeah, y'all be safe, man. Market's starting to bounce back here. So, market had a huge drop, big polarized morning here where we had a big drop and then a big rebound back over the previous close. All right, my HKD trade is actually green. And that's all? You're not funded? No, I mean, I haven't really been trying to get funded on Topstep. I've been... mostly just trading my account right now. So we're going to try to get the 150K. We got the 150K package now. So we're going to try to get funded on that. But yeah, most of the time, I mean, I've just been trading my own account. All right, guys, we got this fundamental data coming out in about an hour, about 1 hour until the data comes out. About an hour and 3 minutes. Market's pushing up, testing that 394.80 level, 394.90 level. Market's trying to ramp here, trying to move back up. Let's see if we can break 395 here. I'd love to see the market start testing 400 again. That would be great. Tesla moving back up as well, back up to almost 304s. We got HKD at 202s. We're slightly green in this one now, so hey, we'll take the green trade. Heard when funded, they keep 10%. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, I appreciate it, Jared. All good, bro. Yeah, so again, Topstep, again, this is what Topstep does, right? Topstep's really dope. I do want to put this out there, is that I am now a sponsored partner and trader with Topstep. And so we're going to be doing our own Topstep stream a little bit later, but I do want to put that out there just for, transparency reasons. Topstep is a sponsor of me now, so they are sponsoring me. Happy to announce that, excited to work with them. Been, kind of promoting them off and on for the past few years, but now I'm actually a sponsored trader by them, and it feels good, man. It feels good. But yeah, this is what Topstep does, guys. This is what Topstep does. Again, we're going to trade the Topstep funded account combine at the opening bell today. So that's what we're going to be trading at the opening bell. This is what they do, though. Okay, so if you look at futures, this is what they do. Okay, the monthly price for the base package is $165 a month. You can get 25% off or 20% off if you use my link. But basically, they give you a demo, and if you can hit their target on that demo while following their rules and pass the 2 stages, then they fund you the same amount as the demo. The base one's $50K, and so if you could pass this test, so you basically need to make $3,000 in profit without losing $2,000 or $1,000 in any one given day, right? If you could pass those testings, they fund you $50,000 with a 90% split. And so if you take that $50K and make $10K, you keep $9,000, they keep $1,000 since they're funding you that money. And this is a legit funded account program that's regulated by the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. They pay out millions every year. They fund thousands of traders a year. And again, great way to help support the channel. If you're interested, check them out. I'll also put it to the top of the page. There's the link if you want to check it out. And yeah, we'll put it to the top of the page. I certainly appreciate it. And again, we'll be trading the 150K combine today at the opening bell. So stick around, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be doing that stream later on today at the open. So be ready for that. And yeah, we certainly appreciate it. All right, guys, market's pulling back to VWAP here on the SPY here. And again, just to kind of show you, like, this account is sizable here. So we're going to go ahead and buy this dip. All right, so we're buying 25 shares. We'll go ahead and take 50 shares of the SPY. So we just bought 50 shares of the SPY. And this is how you know my account's not small on Thinkorswim, right? So 50 shares of the SPY is how much? Like, look, 394.70s times 50. So just this position alone is 20,000 position, right? So this is and number one, I couldn't day trade in pre-market. So yeah, my account on Thinkorswim is sizable. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, all good, Zachary. But yeah, check it out. There's the link. It's pinned to the top of the page too. I also put it in the description if you're interested in it. Check it out. But yeah, we bought 50 shares. And again, there's no PDT in futures. That's what people got to understand. There's no PDT. You can day trade short in the futures market. No PDT rule. Super useful if you're trying to get around the PDT rule, and especially like if you want to trade some of these big market, volatility weeks like this week. Like you could essentially trade the SPY in the futures market. Like the SPY you could trade the NQ, which is the NASDAQ 100. Essentially does what the SPY does. You could trade the E mini, which is the SPY basically. A little bit different. It's the S&P 500 mini. But again, you can day trade it just like I'm buying the SPY here in the futures market. And again, stick around to the opening bell. We'll show you guys what the Topstep funded account program is all about and all that stuff later for that stream, because we're gonna dedicate our own stream to that. And yeah, we'll see what happens. 50 shares of the SPY here. We'll see if we get something good. Yeah, jobless claims retail sales data is coming out in about 1 hour here. Hey, thank you, Joshua. I appreciate you, man. Are you able to start trading at 4 a.m. with your TOS account? No, I don't think so. I might be able to buy the SPY that early, but I think TOS makes me wait until 7 a.m. I'm pretty sure. Jobless claims the retail sales come out in about an hour. Check Discord. Sorry, I haven't even opened Discord. So if any of my mods or anybody's messaging me. Okay, that's in my Discord. Ali B, where, bro? Where? My bad, bro. It looks like a spammer. I'll have to delete it if we can. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sorry, guys. Somebody didn't read the rules. And we're just going to have to delete this guy now. Hey, I appreciate that, Ali B, my man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, we're going to have to delete it, man. People got to understand, bro. Like, listen, if you want to post something like this in my Discord, you got to ask, bro. You can't just post it. You're going to get banned. And again, nobody, like, that's not the way you grow. Like, the way you grow on YouTube is not by spamming other people's channels, man. Like, that's the unfortunate thing. Like, the way you grow on YouTube is not by spamming other people's channels. The way you grow is by making content people want to see. That'll get you farther than just kind of spamming other people's stuff. Like, a lot of people think that that's the right move. It's not, Well, yeah, I mean, I want to see the market go up, Hey, but good call, big boy. Good call, bro. Nice trade, man. Listen, props to you, bro. Like I said, I still hope you're wrong. I still hope we rebound. Mostly because I want to see the market do well. I don't want to see the market fail, But with all that said, man, I ended up cutting out of my trades anyway. If you guys remember, I cut all my big trades before CPI report because I just don't think holding through those big releases is smart. The only two things I'm holding right now are Disney and Neo and the SPY trade. We will reject today a crash. Hope you're on the right side, my friend. Well, I mean, like I said, I've already liquidated most of my positions pre-CPI report. I never hold through these CPI reports just because I think there's too much risk. You know what I mean? And so with that, I'm just not holding through that. Wasn't a scammer. He was just trying to do some type of free webinar. And, again, he didn't read the server rules, man. Is all it really is. All right, guys, we're in the SPY 50 shares. We'll see what happens. Tesla bouncing up here. HKD, we're green in this one, so we'll take that. All right, so the ECB Centino says that he sees no sign of de-anchoring in inflation expectations. Monetary policy must act at the margin in as small steps as possible, he says. This is relevant to the market. This might be influencing it. This just dropped about 6 minutes ago. So the ECB's Centino says that he sees no signs of de-anchoring in inflation expectations. So again, this just dropped a couple minutes ago. Hey, what's up, David? Yeah, bro. Yesterday was a choppy market for most things. Again, my swing trade did well, man. If you guys remember, I bought Disney. I had a few people kind of trying to troll me when I bought Disney. I remember I bought the Disney dip, and I had a few people like, bro, you're buying dips, ha ha ha. It's like, where are you guys now, man? Look at my dip buying Disney. You love to see it. But no, again, I buy dips in companies that I think are gonna outperform the market, like Disney, you know, and you love to see it. Hey, Disney bounced back really nicely. If you look at Disney here, again, we bought it at 110.70s, 110.80s. So we bought it way down here, and we were averaging in on this drop, and had a lot of people being like, "What are you doing, bro?" And now, when you look at what Disney did yesterday, we actually made a decent amount of money over just a 20-hour period, maybe in a swing trade. So we'll take it. We'll take it. We're also bought one share of HKD. One share of HKD. We got 50 shares right now at the SPY, but we're not going to hold this very long. We break under that previous closing price, and specifically under 394.50s. We're just going to cut that and move on and rinse and repeat and find something else to trade. Releases at 8:30, guys. Releases in a little bit less than an hour. Tony, you have no audio? Y'all can hear, right? What's up, stocks? We also had a large number of puts expiring. That rally, I suspect, was options being covered. Smart money then sold at high, bought low via options. Smart money bought 3x the puts. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of things you can do in those situations. Yeah, I'm not holding anything. I would be careful. ThinkPod said I'm not holding anything after September 19th. Yeah, that's probably a right move. Remember, the FOMC meeting is on the 21st of next week. So next Wednesday at 2 p.m., they're dropping the Fed rate hike decision. That's going to be a crazy day in the markets. And then at 2:30, we're going to have the JP press conference after that. That's going to be wildly influential over everything. Almost more influential. Could be more influential over CPI. Could be more influential than the CPI report from a few days ago. And that was absolutely crazy here. So the FOMC meeting is going to be absolutely huge. And so y'all be ready for that. We'll see what we get. Should go crazy. The report's we're gonna drop the report as soon as it goes live right here. Right here, we're gonna drop it as soon as it goes live. Yeah, man, Jared, Marvel, they own all my favorite things, bro. Disney owns all my favorite things. Star Wars, Marvel, ESPN, Disney World. Disney World makes $20 million a day, just to put that into perspective. Ludicrous sums of money. And so I always laugh when people say, oh, Disney's going to fail. It's like, bro, what are y'all talking about? If you think Disney's going to fail, you are incredibly biased because Disney owns everything, bro, in media. Again, like I said earlier, though, I wish Disney would have bought Lord of the Rings rights. That would have been even crazier. If Disney was to own Lord of the Rings, Marvel, Star Wars, they would be unstoppable. Unstoppable. But I still think they're kind of unstoppable anyway. But yeah, Disney's my favorite swing trade stock. When Disney gets really beat up and it gets down to like the 110s, I'm buying it usually. And I bought it last time and we made money on in like 20 hours. We're up nice in that trade. And so Disney's one of my favorite swing trading stocks. Yo, and I wouldn't get up for 2 mm a day. Hey. Beard looking good. Hey, thank you, bro. I haven't been able to trim it lately, man. They're doing mold remediation in our bathroom right now. Carol's highly allergic to mold, and so they're doing mold remediation. And so we got to live upstairs in our guest room right now, and all my stuff is in my bathroom downstairs, which they have essentially just blocked off. And so it's like now I'm basically stuck upstairs without my razor, and so I can't really trim my beard. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I suspect we're testing new lows within the next couple weeks. Hope to eclipse 45% count gain from Tuesday. Hey, good luck, man. Jack, you up, bro? Oh, it's Maddie. Oh, hey. Huh? It's not turned on whenever I can. Yeah, hold on. Here, Maddie, you're on stream right now. Just a heads up. Sorry, guys. My daughter came in here. Her phone's broken. And so, yeah. Her phone just died. The charger didn't work. Apple's weird with chargers, bro. Like Apple is so Apple is so Apple, what's the word to describe it? Apple only allows use of Apple products, right? So if you buy like an off-brand charger, it half the time doesn't work with Apple, which sucks. Man. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I guess it's one of the reasons they make so much money. But yeah, we're gonna cut this and take our little loss here, and then figure something else out. But yeah, Apple's just their interconnectivity is great, but it's hard to support that. I think FOMC has no choice but to replay the best of. Yeah, I mean, again, 75 basis points is almost certain at this point in time, at least 75 basis points. Now, I think if we come in at 75 or lower, market might react positively. Depends on what we bake into it over the next week or so. But I think there's also a good shot of us hitting 100 basis point rate hike, considering how the inflationary pressures were with CPI and PPI. I think we could possibly hit 100 basis points increase. And so let me know what you guys think for the FOMC meeting. Hey, thank you, Tony. You should get some blue light glasses. Yeah, I should. Yeah, that's crazy, Jared. Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna. Yeah, I got an Android too, Michelle. You know, look, this is my phone right now. I got the Z Fold. You know, and so I got this folding phone. Androids are just better phones, bro. They're just better phones, dude. You know? I love, like, ironically enough, I love the Steve Jobs story. Like, I love the Steve Jobs story. You know, amazing story. You know, super motivational. Love the Steve Jobs story. It's certainly a lot cooler than the Microsoft story, to be honest. Microsoft story is just kind of a nerdy kid going around being mean to everybody. You know, Steve Jobs story is a story of perseverance, fighting for what you believe in, all that stuff. You know. And so I love the Apple story, but I'm an Android guy. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. Blue light screen protectors. Man, I got 4 screens right here. I do need some blue light glasses. I'm going to order those right now on Amazon, to be honest. Like, I'm literally going here right now. I just need to find some good ones. I'm going to buy a few. We're just going to buy a few different ones. Should I get brown tea? We're just going to get these. I like these. Add to cart. We're going to get these. We got one. Let's keep looking. I'm going to buy these. This one comes in 2. I'm going to buy these. Okay, now. Yeah, I need a... All right, guys. Market started to bounce back. HKD moving here, guys. And again, we bought the dip. We'll see if it works. We bought the dip. Yeah, guys, so market started to bounce back a little bit, back up to 394. So we ended up buying the dip, but kind of getting a choppy market. HKD still ripping up though, so that looks good. We're gonna see if we still have some good stuff at HKD. Again, we got about 45 minutes, guys. 45 minutes before the actual data comes out. Retail sales, jobless claims. Again, let me know what you guys think. Should I go with like Harry Potter or like what? I don't know if I should go with like Harry Potter or what. Let me know what you guys think. All right, we're just gonna get these. All right, guys, market's kind of sideways though. HKD is up there, so we are green in HKD. All right, guys, so the SPY is up there. SPY is up there. Again, let me know what you guys think in the market right now. We got a lot of stuff happening today. Yeah, so I'm buying some blue light glasses right now. Look at the SPY 30-minute 50 moving average since this downtrend began. Powell spoke. Yeah. How's the merge going? Merge went through, so the merge is actually done. Yeah, so the merge is actually over. Merge is finalized, which is great. Great news for the markets here. Y'all hit that like button as well, team, if you haven't already. Again, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, it completed about 3 a.m. this morning for the ETH merge. I'm surprised ETH hasn't actually done anything. I guess people are buying the rumor, selling the news, I guess is what's going on. All right, guys, market's kind of sideways here. We're not really getting too much action here. We do have HKD starting to move up. It's at 210s right now. Again, we do have this fundamental data coming out in about 40 minutes or so. 40 minutes, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time is when they happen. Okay. All right, guys. Market started to push up. HKD is up there as well. HKD is at 210. Sorry, I gotta. Sorry, guys. I'm buying some blue light glasses for myself. All right. Markets pumping up, do the opposite of what Kramer says. Yeah, Kramer, honestly, the inverse Kramer ETF has actually been very powerful. You know what I mean? So it really has. Very powerful. You know, so again, y'all, do y'all like Kramer's picks? I guess is the question here. Kramer. Again, let's see what Kramer says here, bro. All right, so we got our glasses coming in today. That's how you know Amazon is just on point, bro. They just be delivering stuff same day, which is so difficult to do, bro. That's why nobody else can compete with Amazon, is because they have built the infrastructure. They have chosen to lose money over the past couple years in this regard until they build up such a huge convenient base that they make it back in with wholesale, with volume. So, you know, it's kind of crazy how big Amazon has gotten. And when we look at the Amazon stock, you know, after their split, they're now more affordable as well. And, you know, they're at 128. So interesting here for sure. What was I about to do, man? Oh, yeah, Kramer. We're looking at Kramer right now. Let's see what Kramer's got to say about the craziness in the market right now. Jim Cramer, let's see what he has to say here. Aside from promoting his vodka brand. So there's a tower of books in the public library in the Czech Republic. Our plan to save you from the Fed's plan to kill inflation, the topic of today's monthly meeting on the CNBC Investing Club. Incredible day for all of our oils. You have to join the club. Dude, get out of here with the club, bro. Kramer, you literally got an inverse ETF that does great. What's the inverse ETF? Or no, where's the inverse chart? Does anybody know what Kramer's chart is? Bro, Kramer's looking old, bro. Kramer's getting old, man. You can see it. You can see it. All right, so Kramer's mostly just promoting his own little club. But I mean, he's just been so wildly wrong that I don't think it matters. Like, anybody that joins his club, you know, I don't know. Yeah, if you look at the inverse Kramer ETF. Oh, wait, there actually is an inverse Kramer ETF? Is there an actual inverse Kramer ETF, or are they just talking about? Okay, yeah, they're just kind of messing around. But there needs to be one, dude. Star One John. Kramer has a huge following. He moves some stocks. Yeah. Hey, what's up, JJ? Data time. Data comes out at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I think people really got to understand about Kramer is this, all right? What people have to understand is that Kramer is partnered with so many big businesses that it doesn't matter. You know, Kramer is partnered with so many big businesses that it does not matter. Again, my one HKD share is up about $30 right now. In one share of HKD, $30. So good. I'm happy to see that. That gives me some cushion for this. That gives me some cushion. Hopefully it goes to like 5K. You know, SPY dipping down a little bit. Amazon at 128 here. Here's Tesla. Yeah, unusual whale. Yeah. Yeah, I know there's a Twitter profile, an inverse Twitter profile. Hey, John, do you think HKD will go back up to 400 to 500? I don't know, man. Maybe. Maybe. You know, again, I bought one share of HKD. The reason I bought one share is because last time this thing, if you look at the history of this thing, last time I went to 2,500 on the run. And so with that, and, you know, similar volume to the start of this, of course, I'm by no measure recommending anybody buy this. I have no idea what this does. Maybe it just crashes down, and that's certainly a possibility, to be honest. That's certainly a possibility. By no measure am I telling anybody to buy this thing because I have no idea what this is going to do regarding HKD. Zero idea. Okay, but I think with one share, if it ends up going to the thousands, it's a good risk reward trade. You know, if I lose money, I might lose $100 or whatever it is. If I make money, I could make a bunch. And so I think in that regard, for me personally, my own subjective opinion is that there might be a positive risk reward trade in this, but I think the chances are probably higher that I'm going to lose money. You know, so I think the chances are probably higher that I'll lose. Bro, how are you supposed to light these candles? I need one of those big lighters. Don't judge me for lighting candles here, bro. If I'm sitting here for hours every day, I might as well smell good, right? There we go. It's almost fall, so we got a very fall smell in here. It smells like pine. It smells like I just walked into the Rocky Mountain forests of the world, you know? SPY down to 393. So SPY coming down a little bit here, right on the day. Starting to drop some. So the low of the pre-market session is 393.40s here. We do have retail sales and jobless claims data coming out at 8:30 in about 35 minutes, guys. 35 minutes before that data comes out. Again, let me know what you guys think. All right. Well, as long as you don't try to all of a sudden start selling everybody a course, big boy, then great call outs, bro. Again, what I always see is everybody wants to be nice. And then eventually they're trying to use my following, right? So they'll be like, yeah, guys, I've made so much money, X amount of money. Now, if you just join me, there's this great educational opportunity. It's just like, bro, y'all get out of here. I'm not going to promote your service. You got to pay for that, And so as long as you don't start doing that, big boy, you're good here, bro. I appreciate you, bro. False positive number today due to people getting jobs and quitting. I don't know. We'll see, Tony. Yeah, for sure. We'll see what these numbers do. Yeah, bro, I love candles, dude. I might as well smell good, bro. My big thing is eucalyptus. I like eucalyptus smells for whatever reason. I think it's all nostalgic, to be honest. Market's starting to bounce back. It's at 394s. HKD is at 240s. Tesla at 302s. They did say candles can be bad for you, though. Did they dilute after that last run? I know they bought more shares. I don't know. We're holding one share of this. And we're actually up about $40 in this thing right now. If you want to see it, look, we're in one share of HKD. We bought one share. Again, I wasn't brave enough to buy anything more than that, to be honest. I'm still holding Disney from yesterday, though. But yeah, the data comes out in less than 30 minutes. Right, exactly, Tony. Yeah, it depends on the type of the wax used. Yeah, maybe I should look for healthy. Any prediction, John? I really have no idea what numbers are going to show. My prediction is that if numbers come in higher than expected in terms of jobless claims, the market's going to go up. That's my expectation. Is that the number, or that's what I'm expecting. If the numbers come in higher than expected for jobless claims, the market's going to go up. If the numbers come in lower than expected for jobless claims, which means more people are working, then the market's actually going to come down because it's going to mean more fears of inflation. So that's my expectation. That's what most people's expectations are, I think, in this regard right now. But who knows? Who knows? Again, stick around. We'll cover it live as soon as it drops. We got about 32 minutes until that data comes out. 32 minutes before that data drops here. And you can find it all here, right here on the stream. We appreciate you guys. All right, guys. So yeah, HKD still pumping up. Again, we got our one share here. We're now up about $50 on our one share right now. So hey, we got one share of HKD and it's moving. That's what I'm saying. Risk reward wise, hey, listen, I don't mind it. All right, so let's look at expectational numbers for all this data coming out today, right now. Okay, so right now, the expectations for jobless claims is 225K. We come in over 225, then the market's probably going to go up. Retail sales expectations are for 0%. Retail sales excluding vehicles are for 0.1% or expectational numbers. So yeah, anything over 225 for jobless claims is probably going to make the market pump. Last time continuing claims came in at 1.45 million. So again, we'll see what we get on that front. But yeah, anything over 225K is good for the market. I think we're going to see a positive reaction. Anything over 225K. Again, data drops in exactly 30 minutes, guys. Exactly 30 minutes. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification now. We appreciate you guys. Inflation is up. Job losses occur when taming inflation. Yeah, 100%. Well, again, everybody understands that, or at least most people here understand right now, that higher jobless claims numbers is going to be better. I don't necessarily think that anyone selling a course doesn't actually make money in the markets. I don't necessarily think that. I think that, and again, I don't sell a course or a service or anything like that, and I'm against predatory marketing. But what I do think is that smart people diversify and have multiple income streams, right? So I think smart people diversify and have multiple income streams, regardless of how good of a trader you are. There's always going to be risks in trading, right? There's always going to be instability in trading. And so I'm not against somebody selling a course if they actually know what they're talking about and it's a reasonably priced course. I'm against like an 18-year-old with braces that's been trading for 2 months trying to sell courses to unsuspecting retail traders that don't know any better. And just because young people relate to him more, they're going to buy his course, even though it's a complete sham, right? That's what I'm against. And that happens. But I'm not necessarily against selling courses. It just depends, right? Again, most smart people are going to diversify their income streams regardless of how well they're doing in trading, you know? All right, guys. So for HKD, we are up about $60 now. We're up at 70 at one point in time. So our one share of HKD, you love to see it here, guys. You love to see it. Very profitable couple days in the market here, man. You love to see it. Very profitable few days. We'll see if we get, again, we're holding this. We're holding this. I mean, we can't take profit. It's only one share. Nothing's wrong with braces. I'm using that as a adjective for a young person, you know. Listen, my wife had braces, you know, for a long time. I'm not against braces. You know, my son is going to need braces. So he's about to get braces. My daughter might, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm not against braces. I think braces are a necessary thing. Could you give me your opinion on ETH right now? ETH, I don't know. I think the ETH merge went through and went through almost without a hitch, and I think that's great. Long term, but short term, there's some question marks because I think a lot of people are taking profit in that. No, HKD ramped up, not last year. HKD ramped up last month in August. At the very beginning of August. Yeah, I've just never been able to get into that stuff, the Bank Nifty thing. I've seen a lot of streams covering it, but I usually just stick to the U.S. market. A huge part of trading is sticking to what you know and understand, especially in terms of investing. And I understand U.S. stocks. Any other market is, I have no idea how to trade it, you know. Yeah, I actually have pretty good teeth. So, like, my teeth are naturally straight, and I've never had braces, you know? So, I actually have pretty good teeth if you look at my teeth. You know, they could be wider, but, you know, my teeth are pretty straight naturally. My wife, on the other hand, she had to have braces, so my son has my wife's teeth. Hey, I'm good, Kareem. What's up, dude? Unemployment is at all-time lows of 3.6%. A million of jobs added, so he is correct, but feds want to tame that. Yeah, so they want lower than expected job numbers. They want higher than expected jobless claims numbers. Yeah, that's basically right for B2 coding. Meg will pop it too. I saw Meg will pop it. So I saw MEGL pop. Still way lower than originally. I remember I bought Meggle on a dip at like $13. And so, yeah, Meggle's popping, but it's down so much over the past couple months that, you know, this thing was at 250s back in August, and now it is at 680s. So, or now it's at $6 and something cents. I mean, I don't know. It's starting to run, though. We do have MEGL pop. All right, market's starting to fall down. Tesla battling these previous closing price levels. All right, guys. Hey, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button here, team. We got over 500 people here already. It's just 8 a.m. We appreciate everybody joining us today. The jobless claims report, retail sales data drops in 25 minutes exactly. We're going to cover it as soon as it happens here. We're going to watch the stock market reaction. It's going to be fun. Stick around, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I don't know, Kelvin, man. They get it done, bro, somehow. They just swap it out, dude. You know. That's the king of all dad jokes, sir. All right, guys, we got some voting right now. Jobless claims and retail sales data drops at 8:30. We said calls or puts on Twitter. 27% think calls. 73% say puts. So mostly bears on Twitter right now. If we look at our YouTube poll, we got about 625 votes right now. How do you think jobless claims and retail sales will affect markets? 32% think we're going to react positively, 45% think we're going to have a negative reaction, and 23% think we're going to have a neutral reaction here. And so again, we'll see what we get, guys. But that's the data coming out. Most people are bearish, I'm judging by this. And so again, let me know what you guys think. Numbers drop in about 25 minutes. Yeah, it's certainly ironic, certainly, somewhat counterintuitive, I would say, towards, when looking at it from conventional wisdom. But, it is what it is right now. Inflation's high. So we want spending to go down in any way we can get it. And that means less jobs is good because that means less spending. Yeah, my HKD trade's doing really nice for my little one share. Yeah. Hey, John, can you explain how the E micro mini futures work and how they trade on ticks? Yeah, so ticks is kind of like cents per share, right? If you're looking at it from equities, the equivalent of cents per share in equities is ticks per share, or ticks per contract and futures, right? And different contracts have different amounts, right? So the E-mini, if it moves against you one tick, you're losing $12.50 in profit, or $12.50. If it goes in your direction one tick, you're making $12.50, right? The NASDAQ 100, if it goes in your direction one tick, you make $10. If it goes against you one tick and you're holding one contract, you lose $10. The micro E-mini, you make $125 per tick, up and down. The NASDAQ 100 mini, the mini NASDAQ 100, you make $1 per tick, up and down, per contract, right? So if you have 4 contracts of the micro NASDAQ 100, and you have 4 contracts, then every tick you're going to lose $4. If it goes against you, you're going to make $4 since you have 4 contracts, and each contract is one tick, or is $1 per tick, right? So that's kind of how futures market works. And again, we're going to be trading that at the opening bell on a separate stream. So hit that subscribe button here. And we're going to be day trading the Topstep futures account combine, 150K combine this today at the open. So stick around. We're going to be trading that. And yeah, we'll kind of do a little bit more in depth during that dedicated stream. What is most important, retail sales or jobless numbers? I would say jobless claims numbers are more important. They're going to be more influential, but it's subjective, I guess. I think, it depends on how you look at it. Less spending is good for the economy. Yeah. Kind of upside down world, but that's kind of how it's been. We got 20 minutes, guys. 20 minutes. Yeah, HKD still pumping up. Hey, and again, we're in our one share. We're making money, and we're up almost $70 in one share. Bulls come in. Yeah, we'll see, guys. Let me know what you guys think. All right, guys. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button. HKD's pumping up. We're holding one share of that. We got Tesla up to 302s. We got the SPY at 393.60s. Yeah, so the ETH merge went through without a hitch. So that's nice. Again, bullish or bearish on ETH long term, let me know. Again, we got 20 minutes, guys, before the data comes out. 20 minutes here. Yeah, for sure. Are you trading pre-market now? Well, we're holding a few things. Hey, thank you, Larry. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you for the futures explanation. I enjoy your show every morning. All good, Randy. Happy to help, man. And yeah, like I said, if y'all are interested in trying out the futures market, you can try out Topstep. Topstep is a funded account program.
Base one's 165 bucks. If you use my link, you can get 20% off. I really think it's a good way to try out futures without risking a ton. Right? You try to try futures yourself, you're going to risk thousands of dollars trying to buy contracts. And that's a risky endeavor, right? You could try Topstep out, get your foot in the door, try to get funded, have some pressure on you to succeed. And it's less than 200 bucks. You know, it's like 100 and, you know, whatever it is after 20% off link of 165. So, you know, I think that's an option. You know, you could see it pinned at the top of the page. You can also find it in the description if you're interested in checking it out. You can get 20% off if you use my link. But you can also see it used pinned at the top of the chat if you look right above the chat. Yeah, HKD guys at 264s here. 264s. We're holding one share. SPY bouncing back a little bit. Got a little bit of a double bottom right here at about 393.50. So a little bit of a double bottom right here at about 393.50. We'll see if that holds. Tesla push it up back over previous close. Topstep. Try Topstep. You can paper trade futures on Topstep for 14 days for free, Tony. So check out the link. Hey, thank you, Kryptonite. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. All good, Michael. Mate, you know why Adobe is down? I don't know. They have earnings today. So they have earnings today. I don't know why they dropped so much. Did they come out early with their earnings or something? Yeah, so Adobe dropped their numbers early. It looks like they were supposed to come out this evening. Adobe dropped their numbers early. So, again, Adobe showed third quarter EPS of 242 versus 252 a year ago. Fourth quarter adjusted EPS of 350 versus 345 estimates. Sales of 4.52 billion versus 4.58 billion estimates. So they came in lower than expected. No, they came in higher than expected for fourth quarter EPS, which I think is guidance numbers, right? All right, so Adobe came in with mixed results. They dropped third quarter adjusted EPS of 340 versus 335 estimates. They had better than expected guidance at 350 for fourth quarter adjusted EPS versus 345. Lower than expected sales, though, at 4.52 billion versus 4.58 billion for the fourth quarter adjusted EPS guidance. Third quarter EPS was 242 versus 252 a year ago, so lower than last year, but higher than expected. Is what's going down here. They also announced that they're going to acquire Figma for about 20 billion in cash, and so that's going to cause some short-term pain. So that's kind of what's going on for Adobe right now. Yeah, so their third quarter EPS was 340, beat the 333 estimate. Sales were in line with estimates here, but again, they are doing a big acquisition, and that might be influencing them. We're going to post the data in the chat if you want to see the Adobe stuff. SQ. So yeah, that's just the short Q. All right, guys, we got about 17 minutes before the data comes out. 17 minutes. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. We appreciate you all. There we go. I have to delete some of there we go. All right, guys, we got a little bit under 600 people here. Take the time, hit the subscribe button. Yeah, so Adobe's acquiring Figma for about 20 billion. Let me know if you guys think that's a good acquisition for Adobe. All right, guys. Let me know what you guys see right now. Market starting to bounce back. We got a double bottom here, man. HKD is still just flying up here, man. Look at HKD just ramp. Again, we're holding one share of this. We're up about 70 bucks. We got the high of pre-market up here. That might be relevant and interesting. Is anybody else's Google system down? Yep. I think it's mail. There we go. All right, I got it fixed. Market's starting to rebound a little bit. Tesla up to 302s, 303s or so, man. HKD pumping up again. We got that 287 high of pre-market. Yeah. Yeah, the Fed's almost certainly going to hike rates. 75 basis points is almost certain at this point, at least. A lot of people are thinking 100. And so, yeah, let me know what you guys think in terms of the Fed rate hike decision. Yeah, Adobe is right here. Dipping down from this acquisition here for Adobe, down to 340s. So, yeah, isn't tomorrow quad witching, Vid? I think we could have some craziness, man. We'll see. I think so. I don't know about the 20 billion part. I think it was 20 billion, right? Let me see exactly what numbers it were. So they are acquiring Sigma. They confirmed intent to acquire Sigma. 20 billion Figma deal. I mean, not Sigma, Figma. Yeah, so they're about to buy Figma for about 20 billion. Is what it reached. They reached a cash and stock deal to acquire for about 20 billion. Well, because they're about to spend $20 billion on an acquisition lack, and that's probably what's going on, is that the market's just reacting to that acquisition news, and they understand that while that acquisition might be great for them long-term, short-term is going to cause some pain because they're spending $20 billion on it. And so that's certainly going to affect their earnings moving forward in the next couple quarters and stuff like that. That's essentially the common logic in that regard. All right, guys. So Adobe breaking down under highs here, man. Market's starting to turn as well. Market's starting to turn as well. Again, we got about 12 minutes before the data comes out. 12 minutes, guys. Again, bull or bearish on the retail sales and jobless claims data. Vote on the poll right now. If we look at the poll so far, we got about 700 votes with about 600 people here. We got about 45% thinking we're going to have a negative reaction to jobless claims and retail sales. 33% think we're going to have a positive reaction, and 23% think we're going to have a neutral reaction here. So, again, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys watch. Yeah, we'll see what we get. Yeah, HKD is up, man. Hey, we bought one share of HKD, and it's doing beautifully here, man. We love to see it. Not really a big week for earnings or anything like that. Tomorrow's Friday, but tomorrow's quad witching day. And so it could be some chaotic markets right heading into tomorrow. So again, for expectational numbers for the jobless claims, I'm going to give you two different ones, right? So for tomorrow, for initial jobless claims, 225K is what they're expecting. 225K for jobless claims. That's what they're expecting. If we come in higher than that, I think the market's going to pump. I think the market's going to go up if we come in higher than expected for initial jobless claims. Continuing claims, they don't have an expectation here, but what I'm showing is last time we showed 1.45 million. And so again, higher than last time I think is better in terms of continuing claims, in terms of combating inflation. Retail sales, they're expecting 0%. Retail sales excluding vehicles, they're expecting 0.1%. Last was 0.4%. And so yeah, anything over 225K for jobless claims is probably good. We can check some other economic. So that was from Market Watch. That was the expectations from Market Watch. We're going to look at Bloomberg now and see what Bloomberg shows in terms of expectational data here for jobless claims and retail sales. We also had French CPI come out today. French CPI. The ECB European leaders speaking. All right. So again, 1 point. So retail sales, they're expecting 0.1% for Bloomberg. Continuing jobless claims, they're expecting 1.475 million. Initial jobless claims, they're expecting 226. And so again, anything over 225, I think is going to be positive in terms of reactions. But we'll see. So more unemployment, good for stocks. Ironically, yes. Inflation is high right now. So again, the logic here is that the higher inflation, the less jobs we want out there, because the less spending that's going to ultimately come from that, right? So if employment is very high, that means there's more free spending, and with more free spending comes higher inflation, higher pricing, right? So right now, is even though it seems counterintuitive, even though it's ironic and kind of, backwards, we want less jobs. We want less jobs. That means that there's going to be less spending and in turn lower inflation. Hopefully, at least that's the logic. SPY just broke the lows of pre-market, or at least not quite yet. So SPY's testing the low of pre-market right now, the double bottom low down here at about 393.40s. Tesla just broke under VWAP here. HKD's at 266 now. Hey, this live? Yes, Leo, we are live right now, sir. Hey, what's up, Andrew? Yeah, the merge went through, brother. The merge went through, man. We got 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes. Again, we are holding 1 share of HKD2 during all this stuff, too. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, markets start to break down here. SPY break it down here. We got about 7 minutes before the jobless claims data comes out. 7 minutes here, team. 7 minutes. Yeah, I'm not saying it's good news, Calvin. Again, it's inflationary, right? So, or it's inflation problems. That's kind of what's going on. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's good news, but I'm talking about how the market's going to respond. All right, market breaking down at 393.20s here. 393.20s. Tesla at 302s. Here, how did NVIDIA react to the merge here? That's one that I haven't really looked at here. So how did NVDA react to the merge? So NVIDIA dropping here, and understandably so. I mean, I'm surprised we didn't see NVIDIA drop more from this, because again, they're going to lose so much business from no longer being able to mine Ethereum, that look at the big drops we've had in NVIDIA over the past couple of days. So, I was holding this one in swing trading it a while back. I ended up cutting it in Intel a couple weeks ago, and I'm glad we did. I might start to buy it up as we get these drops, though, depending on what the market does. I'll probably wait for the FOMC meeting, and then if we get even more drops, I might start to buy that up. We'll see, though. Let me know what you guys are going to do. You guys like NVIDIA down here? Hey, amen, man. Let's see if it is good, T-Man. Well, hopefully. Hey, started to hear that, Barry. Hey, what's up, Chris? Hey, good morning, bro. I have no idea where Tesla's heading today, man. We'll see. All right, guys, we got about 700 people here. We got about 5 minutes until the actual numbers come out. About 5 minutes until the data drops. So again, we're going to cover it fully live here as we do. Let me get everything up so we can be ready to cover this as soon as it happens. Disney started to push up a little bit more at 112s here, so we'll see. Again, guys, less than 5 minutes. Be ready. Again, Adobe, break it down here. There's NVIDIA here. HKD broke down a little bit down to 220s. Luckily, I got a cushion on this, so that's nice. We got it under 200, so luckily I got a cushion here. We'll see if it holds. I'm gonna give it a time though. We'll see. Yeah, it's people hate on JP, but man, that's a hard job, bro. That's a hard job. No matter what happens, market does well, they don't give him credit. Market does bad, they blame him for everything. It's just a very incredibly difficult job. I don't envy him. Yeah, it's just a very difficult job, man. You know, people, the decisions are not based purely off of JP either. Like, they're based off of a lot of different people, but people only blame him for it. So it's just kind of a tough job, bro. Yeah, me neither. I mean, I don't know. I might like being in his shoes, but I think it'd be a difficult job. HKD. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's the voice of several, 100%. What's up, DS? Hey, what's up, brother? All right, guys. Hey, let's see what we get. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Let's keep growing. We got about 2.5 minutes left. 2.5 minutes here. And again, leading into this economic release, as we do, we're going to put it in sub-only mode. Team, sub-only mode time. And so as we do, we're going to put it in sub-only mode. Once we do put it in sub-only mode, which is right now, everybody announce yourself. Show how supportive you are to the channel. Announce that you're subscribed. We certainly appreciate the love and support here, team. As we do, we're in sub-only mode now. Hit that subscribe button. It's been an amazing few weeks for growth. Help support free trading content, free stock market communities, and free stock market channels here. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Hit the notification bell. We certainly appreciate all the love and support. Run those numbers up. Announce yourself. We got the market bouncing back here. We got the fundamental data dropping in about 1.5 minutes. Hey, what's up, Jarek, Keith, Mark, Ali, ST, DS, Hammer, Blossom. Hey, thank you guys so much. Hey, what's good? What's up, guys? All right, data's coming out about 1 minute left. What's up, Tron, Thomas, Ali B, my boy. Thank you, bro. Shiley, Justin, hey, BS. Thank you, guys. Jan, Melissa, Why I Smile, Burrow. Thank you guys so much here, guys. All right, data's coming out soon. We got about 1.5 minutes, guys. 1.5 minutes. Market's bouncing back. If I missed you, hey, I appreciate you regardless. Thank you guys so much. Market's bouncing back a little bit short term here. We got the data dropping in less than 1 minute, or in about, no, actually, I'm wrong. At about 1 minute and 20 seconds, guys. 1 minute and 10 seconds, really. So, hey, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's cover this data as soon as it comes out. Bullish or bearish, last chance to vote on the poll. Last chance to tell us your bias. So if you're right, you can celebrate. If you're wrong, I don't know. I guess you could still celebrate. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Data's coming out soon. We got less than 1 minute. We got about 50 seconds. 50 seconds. I think if we come in higher than 225 in terms of jobless claims, then the market will go up. I think if we come in lower than that, the market will probably go down. We'll see, though. Nothing's ever 100% in any market, so we have no idea. For the market to go up, Ryan, we want to see higher jobless claims, which means less people working, which means less spending, which means lower inflation. 20 seconds. 20 seconds, guys. I should get like a soundboard and do a drum roll heading into this. I think that would be pretty legit, huh? I'm doing it, bro. I'm buying a soundboard. I'm getting a drum roll. All right, guys. 5 seconds here, essentially. 5 seconds. Be ready. We got all our platforms up, ready to drop this data here. Be ready. It'll probably come in about 10 to 15 seconds after. All right, there's the number here. So, again, market so far bouncing up a little bit. There's the number breaking down here, waiting for the data to come out and show up on our end. Market's up to 394s, waiting for the data to come out. Like I said, usually it takes about 10 to 15 seconds to reflect. All right, there it is. All right, so we came in. Let's see. So, jobless claims came in at 224. 224. Versus an expected 225, so lower than expected. Lower than expected for jobless 4-week average claims. Initial jobless claims came in at 213 versus 226 expected. So the 4-week average came in at 224. Initial claims came in at 213, so much lower than expected. Continuing claims came in at 1.4 million, so lower than expected all around for jobless claims. So lower than expected all around. Retail sales came in at 0.3. At 0.3. Export prices came in at -0.1. We're going to put these numbers on the screen here so you guys can see it. But again, we came in lower than expected, and we're actually getting a positive reaction to the market, which is unexpected, in my opinion, which is unexpected here. We're going to put the data up on screen. Again, 224 or 213 for initial claims. And then we came in at 1.43 for continuing. Here's the data right here. So again, positive reaction in markets. Markets pushing up here, which is surprising. Lately, it's been backwards land. And so we had more jobs than expected, and the market's pushing up. And so again, initial claims came in at 213 versus 26 expected. So more jobs out there, less unemployment. More jobs, less unemployment. And surprisingly, the market went up, which is kind of backwards as to how it's been over the past couple months in terms of high inflation. People want to see lower jobs, less jobs. And so it's surprising that we're moving up. But hey, I don't mind. Honestly, I want to see the market do well. Retail sales for August came in at minus 0.3 versus plus 0.1 expected as well. We're going to put this up on the screen. Yeah, sometimes things don't make sense. But hey, I'd rather see the market go up than down, to be honest here. So hey, I'm okay with it. I'm for it. You know, I really am. I'm for it. There's the data on the screen here. Reverse psychology. Hey, it really is, man. But hey, that's the say. I'm okay with it, guys. I'm okay with this. I want to see the market do well. I really do. I truly want to see the market do well. And so, hey, listen, I'm okay with this. You know, again, I'm in Disney long. I'm in Neo. You know, so that's probably going to drag them up some. So I'm okay with this. About an hour into the opening bell, guys. But yeah, I'm fine with this, man. I want to see the market do well. I want to see the market go up. That's okay. I'm for it. So again, let's see if it actually holds. Tesla up to 303s right now. SPY up to 394s. So good. Nice. I mean, good. Again, it's backwards to what most people thought, to the common logic lately with a high inflation market, but that's okay. I want to see the market do well. Do you think it'll hold? All good, Ryan. All right, so if we look at futures right now, here's the NASDAQ 100. It's moving up with the market right now. All right, guys, market's moving up. Hey, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, guys. Everything we do here is free. We don't charge a penny for anything. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. We certainly appreciate all the love and support. Vote on the polls. Market's moving up here. Market's rebounding here after some drops this morning in pre-market. Again, higher job numbers, less unemployment, lower jobless claims than expected on both metrics, and markets pumping up. Yeah, if we look at the core retail sales, we're going to post those in chat right now as well. They came in at 0.3% for core. And just to put it in perspective, core is X auto and gas. All right, guys, getting a pullback now. Again, initially a positive reaction. We'll see if it actually holds, though, to be honest here. So initially a positive reaction. We'll see if this actually holds. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. We drop all the major fundamental releases as soon as they happen, like we just did with jobless claims, retail sales. And again, let's see if we continue here. Market's pumping up and then rejecting here. So market's starting to pull back down. Are we going to go red from this release here? Yeah, so SPY coming back down here, testing the lows now. Twitter, Tesla ripping down here. Again, is it going to hold now, guys? Yeah, head fake. Yeah, it could be a bull trap, 100%, man. And we'll see. Again, bouncing back up. So very neutral reaction so far. Very neutral reaction. Shout out to you if you voted neutral. Again, we'll see if it actually holds, though. Market bouncing back up. It's at 394s, roughly 393.80s. Tesla pushing back up as well. NASDAQ 100 at the 12.17s. On this fundamental release, we'll see if it continues. Again, will this hold, guys? Will this hold? I don't think so. I think Fubo has a use case, Elf, but it is subjective. Nobody knows. All right, market's starting to dip down to 393.50s, testing that low. 393.50s right now. Bouncing right at that low. About 70,000 shares traded on the SPY in the last minute. Tesla under previous close. NASDAQ 100 moving back down to that 12.15 level. Adobe just got absolutely destroyed. Is it time to buy that dip? Let me know what you guys think in that regard. Hey, what's up, Matt? I voted neutral. Hey, shout out to you, Brian. Made $100. That was fun. Hey, good work. Nice job, dude. Hey, all good, Jared. Again, let me know what you guys think. Market's very neutral, really neutrally reacting so far here. Rep next earnings, retail sales are going. I don't know, man. I'm excited for earnings season next October. So this upcoming October is when the big earnings come out. We got like Netflix, AMD, all that stuff coming out in October. So that'll be fun. At 393.60 on the SPY here. Tesla at 302.40s. We got the NASDAQ 100 at about 12.16s here. 12.16s. SPY at 393.70. So bouncing back up. So yes, short-term small reaction. Hey, nice, Rick. I didn't know yesterday was Rosie's birthday, bro. Man, I should have known, man. We got to celebrate her birthday today. I got to remember that. All right, so September 14th is Rosie's birthday. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah. All right, guys. SPY up to 393.90s. 393.90s. Yeah. Yeah, I taught Rosie a new trick. I go bang, bang, and she lays on the ground. It's funny. I taught her a new trick. All right, guys. Market bouncing back. Neutral reaction so far to this data. Again, we got about 40 minutes until the opening bell. Yeah, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Help us hit 86,000 subs. We stream all the big earnings releases, all the big fundamental data releases. Day trade every weekday morning at the opening bell. We do it all, guys. We trade futures. We trade stocks. We swing trade. We invest. We cover fundamental data. We cover earnings releases. We cover the Fed meetings. Cover everything you want here in the stock market. Right here. Hit that sub button. Hit the notification bell. We appreciate you guys. And we do it without selling anything. Selling any of our content, that is. Market's starting to ramp back up here, guys. So market moving up. SPY testing VWAP at 394s. We have retail number is minus 0.3. Yeah, that's not good. Expectations were for, I think, plus 0.1. Let me see what the expectational numbers were, but I think it was plus 0.1. Yeah, or no, they expected 0%. They ended up showing 0.3% for retail sales. Core retail ended up showing negative 0.3% versus 0.1% expectations. So that's the numbers to really watch. Bitcoin neutral now on the study. Well, the market's neutral right now. So SPY pumping up at 394.30s. 394.30s. Yeah, let me post this to Twitter. Again, there's the data right there. I'm going to post this to Twitter so people have it on Twitter as well. right, so we just posted this to Twitter so everybody can kind of see that data here. Okay, got you. Nightbot Discord link is broken. Weird, dude. Honestly, I tried to update it to one that never expires for that, but for whatever reason, man. Let me see. Here, I got you. I'll update it. Right, guys, the market's trying here. Let me update the Nightbot one. I also have to update the one in chat too. Yeah, so the link should be working. The Nightbot link should be working. Does it not work anymore, guys? Let me know. Somebody try out the Discord link if you haven't already. Yeah, you should have seen this for the CPI report ride. For the CPI report, we had like 4,200 people here. We had like 26,000 views for that stream. So it's been a fun week, man. Tesla in the market is pumping back up here. SPY up to 394s. NQ at 12.2s. Oh, really, Daniel? That's tough, bro. You have the best stock market feed I've found. I can listen to you while I work and not miss a beat. Hey, thank you, Arthur. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Hey, what's up, Brendan? Hope you're doing good. The ETH merge already went through, Eddie. So the ETH merge went through, bro. Yeah, somebody try that Nightbot Discord link. If it doesn't work, I'll change it. I don't know why I can't get the never expiring link to work for Nightbot, but if somebody new here, try that Nightbot link. That Nightbot just posted the Discord link and try to join. If it doesn't let you, let me know so I can fix it. I appreciate it. Yeah, so the data is out. All right, guys, market's still testing highs here. 394.30s for the SPY, 394.30s. Hey, do you have to have a $25,000 account to trade TOS? No, but you're going to be restricted by the PDT rule anywhere with less than 25K. And so if you want to trade like me, you got to have 25K, or you can trade the futures market. You know, or you can trade the futures market. All right, guys. So again, we've had a very neutral reaction to this. The opening bell is at about 45 minutes. And again, we'll see if we get something good. All right, guys. So again, we're starting to get a positive reaction here. We got the previous closing price at about 394.60s, at about 394.60s. For Tesla, we got 303.20s. For the NASDAQ 100, we got about 12.18. Again, we're also going to take it out of sub-only mode. So we are going to take it out of sub-only mode here. But if you just now show up, I'm going to just assume that you're not supportive. Yeah, you can trade with however much you want, but you're going to be restricted by the PDT rule. Again, the futures market is the easiest way to get around it. And Topstep funds traders in the futures market. So if you look at what's pinned at the top of the page, you can try them out for free for 2 weeks. Again, great way to help support the channel, and there's no PDT in futures. And you can essentially trade the SPY essentially with the E-mini or the NASDAQ 100. Super useful. Well, what's the DXY doing? Speaking of that, I don't even know what the DXY did. So we'll have to see what We'll have to see what that did. Is the dollar pushing up or down on this news? All right, guys. Again, market's starting to push up. Let's see if we hold VWAP here. SPY testing that 394.30s level. Market's starting to push up. And again, let me know what you guys think. We're going to be trading the Topstep Combine at the opening bell, guys. At the opening bell, we're going to be trading the Topstep Combine. Be ready. It's the 150K Combine account. And so y'all be ready, team. See if we get something good here. Hopefully it'll be interesting, an interesting day. Again, market's still pumping up. Here's the previous closing price right there at 394.50s, 394.50s. All right, team. Mark, no PDT on any cash. Yeah, but you can't short. You can't go long. No PDT on any size cash account. Yeah, for sure. But you have the T2 rule. So it's like, yeah, there's no PDT rule in a cash account, but you have to wait 2 days for your funds to settle after each trade you take, right? So if you spend $1,000 in equity on any specific trade, you got to wait 2 days to get that funds, 2 business days to get those funds settled back into your account. And so it's essentially just going to, restrict you. The way you get around it, though, is you use half of your equity each day, right? So if you got $1,000 account, you use 500 one day, 500 the next, and then the next day your funds are settled from the first day, and you can kind of rinse and repeat that. But that's your total amount of equity you can use per day with the cash account. If you want to day trade, it's half of your equity, half the next, half of your equity, half the next, and then just rinse and repeat that is what you want to do. Yeah, you can do options, your funds settle for the first day, but futures is the easiest way, right? Like if you look at the NASDAQ 100 right here, you look at the NASDAQ 100, or you look at the E-mini versus the SPY. Here's the easiest way to look at it, right? You look at the E-mini. Here's the E-mini, here's the SPY. If you look at this here, and we put this kind of up, you can kind of see it's the same price action, right? Big downward move, small big bounce. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can kind of see the similarities here. Big downward move, small big bounce. So this is the same price action as this. And you can trade this middle one here with no PDT in futures. And you can try it out on Topstep. Topstep's a funded account program. So again, if you look at Topstep here, super useful. Even if you want to get started, if you want to try out the futures market, it's a lot cheaper to try out Topstep first than put up thousands and thousands of dollars yourself, right? The base one's $165 a month. The one I'm going to be trading at the opening bell is this 150 one. So again, if you can hit $3,000 in profit on a demo account that they give you without hitting $1,000 max daily or $2,000 max total with 5 contracts max, while following all the rest of their rules and stages, then they'll fund you $50K with a 90% split. And again, if you want to check them out, here's the link. Great way to help support the channel. And we are going to be trading that Combine account at the opening bell. They are, a sponsor of my channel as well. So here's the link. Check it out. You can get 20% off. Market prediction, please. I have no idea what the market's going to do, really. Hey, thank you, Mark. Trace trade saying Fubo could hit 20 on a gap fill. I think it's possible, but I think that it's unlikely. I think there's a chance. I think I like Fubo long term. I think it's possible. I think it's certainly possible long term, but it depends on how long you can wait. I don't think it's going to happen short term. Maybe it does, though. I might be wrong. I don't know. Could be wildly wrong. Maybe it rips up tomorrow. But again, I think it's unlikely short term. I think long term, maybe we'll get some rebounds here. And I think it is one of those stocks that has a lot of bag holders. And so that usually helps sentiment, to be honest, and has big volatility. And so I think it's possible for sure, but it's just whether it will is a different story. I think it's going on right now, Daniel, but I'm not in it this year. And again, if you guys want to see what the futures market and Topstep is all about, stick around. We're going to be trading it at the opening bell. All right, guys. SPY bounce it up a little bit here. SPY bounce it up a little bit. All right, team. Yeah, I have no idea what the... you believe all the Armageddon talk from Dalio, or you genius clickbait? I don't have clickbait. There's nothing clickbait about it, but we report the sales. We're asking people a question in the title. We're not saying it's going to happen. And honestly, we're kind of right about CPI, which is when we started that, but we're not clickbaiting anything. Our thumbnail literally says jobless data. That's what we showed you guys as soon as it came out. Our title literally said jobless claims of retail sales. That's what we showed you guys as soon as it came out. You can still see it at the bottom of the screen right here, just a weatherman. It's right here. Oh, think he's clickbait. Oh, I think it's clickbait to a certain. I think they're probably, yeah. I think they're probably just trying to entice people to watch. They're sensationalizing it is the best way to put it. Okay, all good. Yeah, no worries, man. I'm planning on trading the NASDAQ 100 and the E-mini at the opening bell. All right, market's pumping up, guys. SPY up to 394.70s, 394.70s on the SPY. NASDAQ 100 is at about 12.2. We got the E-mini at 3,900 here as well. Again, we did buy HKD. We have one share of HKD. We are in Disney right now. We're holding Disney. We had a beautiful swing trade on Disney over the last day. We bought Disney at the 111s or 110s. I'm sorry, at the 110.70s, and we are now up to 113 basically for Disney here. We already took profit a little bit at 113 yesterday in after hours, and so we are holding that. HKD, we did buy one share of that. We're up about $40 on that right now. E-mini, and again, you can kind of see the same. It's the same thing. If we zoom out here, you can kind of see it's the same exact price action. Look, big drop, big bounce, big bounce, big drop and bounce, big drop and bounce. So it's the same price action in the middle here, and we'll see what we get. Oh, Jim, sorry, bro. Not today, sir. Yeah. HKD, one share. Hey, yeah. Balling out of control right now with my one share of HKD. Yeah, BEAT ramping up right now. BEAT pushing up here. There's beat at $2. All right, guys, market's starting to hold here. We tested the previous closing price. We are starting to push up there on the SPY. We're at 394.50s here. Let me know if you think it's going to hold, team. What do you guys think is going to happen here? Let me know. What do you think today's forecast of the market will be? Ooh, no idea. Yeah, if we look at the DXY, There's the DXY just dumping down here, which is good. That's what we want. And that's why the market's pushing up here. So the DXY dropping, that's good. That's what we want. We want to see this dollar drop. Dollar loses value. People don't want to sit on it. They ended up flooding equities, asset classes, cryptocurrencies, all that stuff. So, yeah, we want to see the dollar drop. Y'all do me a favor, guys. Everybody right now, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button on our Twitter account. There's our Twitter link. Hit that sub button. Hit the notification bell. So if you're just now joining us, everything we do here is free. We don't sell anything. We don't claim to be experts. We don't charge a penny for any of our content. We just kind of put everything out there for free without claiming to be experts, without acting like gurus. And if you appreciate content like that, subscribe. We certainly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. And yeah, let's keep the growth up, team. All right, guys, beat is tried here. Market dipping down a little bit, guys. And again, if you want to see us trade the futures market on the 150K Topstep Combine, if you're curious about what that's about, stick around. We're going to be trading it at the opening. So stick around, guys. What about what about pound versus US? I mean, I think you can even trade those on Topstep too. I think you can trade some Forex pairs on Topstep. Hey, thank you, thank you, Jay. I appreciate the follow, bro. I see you follow me on Twitter. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. We're almost up to 2.3K. All right, guys. HKD dipping down a little bit. Again, we got our one share. Let's see how this treats us. Our Disney trade's doing well, though. Still green on our HKD trade. Again, we're going to let this sit at the open and see what happens. If we lose money, we lose money. It's okay. Oh, all good, Pond. Yeah, my bad, bro. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with our Nightbot link, man. I tried to post it to where it's the never expiring one, so I don't have to keep updating it. But frustrating. Let's do a 7-day one, and we'll just use that one, and that one should work on Discord. Let me try to update the Discord one right now. And we'll fix this one too. All right, so Nightbot, the Nightbot Discord link should be updated now and should work. So if you try the Nightbot link, it should work now. I mean, we're not really Forex trading right now in case. So that's not really what we're doing. We're not really Forex trading. We're futures trading. We're stock trading. All right, guys. So here's 9 a.m. We got 30 minutes into the opening bell. 30 minutes, team. Again, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We certainly appreciate you all. And let's keep the growth up. Yeah, join the Discord. There's the link if you want to check it out. Again, completely free Discord. We got like thousands and thousands of people there. All right, guys, market's dipping down under VWAP here, so we're going to get a choppy market here. Do you think we're going to have a volatile green, red, or choppy day today? It's /ES is what it is, Michelle. It's /ES. I am trading stocks and futures, not really currencies. Hey, thank you, ST. I appreciate you, bro. Y'all do me a favor. We need 7 more subscribers to hit 85.3 thousand subscribers here. We're pushing towards 86,000 already. So, hey, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, let's grow. Let's keep growing here, team. Been a crazy few weeks for growth. Again, do you think the market's going to end green or red today? We're pretty close. Right now, we're pretty neutral. So, green or red market today, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Green or red? Again, it's 9 a.m. right now. We got 30 minutes exactly before the market opens. 30 minutes exactly before we got the market opening up, team. All right, cool. Thank you, Douglas. I appreciate that, man. There we go. All right, so market's starting to turn here, guys. Market's starting to turn. All right, guys. HKD is at 230s. 230s. Starting to pull back a little bit here. Again, we got 30 minutes before the opening bell, team. 30 minutes. All right, team. I thought I did the updated version of this. Weird. I thought I did the updated version of this. All right, guys. So market's starting to pull back a little bit. We got some time here. Again, guys, stick with me. Bear with me, guys. Updates. Let's see if we can get anything. All right, guys. So we got Neo pumping up. Market's still consolidating sideways here. Consolidating sideways. All right, guys. Disney's still ramping up. We're actually green on that today. HKD, we're still at 230s. Right now, 230s. HKD at 236s. Again, guys, HKD is still there. We got market consolidating right over VWAP here. Disney's starting to pump up, and then HKD is still holding some. Still holding some right now. Again, let me know what you guys are watching right now. Still trying to make a move up here, team. Try to be patient with this. SPY starting to bounce at 394s here, guys. Bro, all right. Sorry, guys. We're trying to figure, where's the update of this platform? There's got to be a search option here. I thought I already downloaded this, but we're going to have to re-download it. All right, guys. We got our new stream starting up right now. Right now. Yeah, that's me. Sorry, bro. That is me connecting to other stuff right now. So I'm trying to connect to my Topstep platform to get ready for the Topstep stream we got coming up. So just bear with me. Again, we're going to be doing the Topstep Combine at the opening bell today. Okay. All right, guys, so we're pulling back here on the SPY, dipping down to 393s here. We're going to be trading futures at the opening bell. I'm trying to get everything set up, so my apologies, guys. We're actually going to start this stream right now. And again, you won't have to go anywhere. As soon as we close this stream, we're going to go immediately to our futures trading stream. We're going to be participating in the Topstep Combine today. And so y'all be ready for that. You won't have to go anywhere. And we're going to be day trading a pretty big Combine account at the opening bell. So y'all stick around if you haven't already. Good luck. Let's make some money today. And yeah, it should be fun. Let me get logged in here to make sure it's working, which I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. There we go. And yeah, we're getting ready to start the new Combine. Again, you won't have to go anywhere. You won't have to go anywhere, guys. We are going to be trading it fully right here. As soon as we close this stream down, it's going to open up our new stream. And you're going to be able to... watch us trade in the Topstep Combine. Once we get there, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Let me make sure this is working here. And yeah, wish us luck, guys. Again, you won't have to go anywhere. As soon as we close this stream, it's going to immediately route you to the new stream. Okay, so as soon as you go, as soon as we refresh this stream, it's going to immediately pivot you to the new stream. Okay, so you won't have to go anywhere. And yeah, we'll see you guys there. There we go. All right. All right, bear with me, guys, as we learn how to use Quant Tower, which is the platform we're using. And yeah. See you guys over there.